Of every human being is no secret. There's 8 billion real live remote control robots under the satellite right now in places that they should not be, places you rely on to keep you safe, keep you protected, keep you informed of all life-threatening situations and terrorist attacks like the satellite activation of yourself. The satellite activation of yourself is the complete satellite manipulation of your physical and mental health. Radio frequency tracking, monitoring, learning, and responding according to what you're doing at home or elsewhere every second of every day. And everybody has their own IP address. It's the exact same thing that is happening to Donald Trump. It's not going to be the exact same thing that is happening to me because satellite is following your life, learning and responding according to what you're doing. Muscle twitch, eye twitch, itching, instant pain, migraine, forced medication, emergency room visit, surgery, forced repeated tape recorded messages. Regardless if you hear the satellite directed radio frequency, anything that you can feel tells you that it is activated for the purpose of suggestion, influence, and also receiving information. Right now, for more accurate satellite directed radio frequency, learning and responding according to what you're doing. Electronic malfunction, system failure, interference, interruption, however you want it, however you need it. There's no laws on the books that says that it is a crime, which is a premeditated attack on not only every human being, but on the Constitution and everything that, goes on out here. It's a low down dirty shame, but the people are gonna have to either stand up and get a law that says that it's a crime, or check yourself into a mental health facility. That's basically the bottom line. And now you kind of see why a lot of people are surrendering their life to the mental health facility, because the government is giving out lottery tickets, record deals, movie roles, sweepstakes, housing, food stamps, even your life. He's threatening your life, man, saying, if you don't submit, I'm gonna zap you. He's gonna zap you dead, man. He's gonna torture you in your house. He got a group called the Targeted Individuals, which is worldwide. That's another key pinpoint that everybody's activated, because the Targeted Individuals is worldwide. You need them in every state to condition, to give the people the wrong information. While everybody's going through all kind of shit, you got these people on the internet talking about DEWs, directed energy weapons. They're talking about the people next door, the perpetrators. They're talking about HAARP. They're talking about 5G. They're talking about chip implants. They're talking about tracking devices. They're talking about Edward Snowden. They're helping the government basically manipulate mass shootings, molest little kids, sit in people's house, watch them jack off, force people into the emergency room. He's helping them gag and bound the children over at the Children's Hospital. That's all satellite manipulated bodily injury. That's all forced medication, mental health service. The mental health facility lives at the Children's Hospital. I videotaped that for you. My little daughter had to go in on a Black Ops Call of Duty operation to show you that. All my kids were sent in to get the information and bring it out and show you that you got one or two choices, you know what I mean? Like, it's over. It's over. And a lot of people are caught. A lot of people did too much dirt. That's why the game is messed up right now. They're all inside of the judicial, the executive, and legislative branches right now. They're sitting behind a podium right now, responding. They're fully aware of the radio frequency telling them to suck dick, man. Calling their names, zapping them down the stairs into the ambulance truck, to the medicine cabinet, get them painkillers, sitting there playing with his ass right there while he's giving the robot 30 years of life, knowing that bot was just manipulated and influenced into mental health activity. He knows that. But he's working, he's sitting over there on the top of the hill. He's up there with Vicky the robot, his wife, and the rest of the Johnnies in his house, his kids. And they're all digging in their ass. They're all responding. They're in the basement with fucking tweaker pipe in their mouth. You got the Rolls Royce, you got the Bentley, you got all that. But now you know that none of that means nothing. Nothing, you really have nothing. So you see the quality of people and you see how they've been played. You know what I mean? There's levels of pieces of shit. But the satellite is the core. That's why I teach that. So you can understand why things are happening the way they are, because a lot of people have, they've participated in Taliban, they participated in fucking Adam Lanza shooting at the little kids. They participated in the child molester sticking his finger in a newborn baby's ass. They participated in the kids going missing. They participated in college mass shootings. They participated in everything going on, the O.J. Simpson case and all of that. They'll get up there and they'll help keep the distraction. They'll help keep the government panties up on his ass so that he doesn't get fucked because they've done too much dirt. They've done too much dirt. They've gotten played, man. They got played, but they did it to themselves because they knew they should have did what the normal person would do, and that's to start unhooking those wires from their ass cheeks. They knew that. But the peasants, people, hey, I don't feel better about myself just so I can get out here and show off this big ass house and show off this $8 billion and show off, I'm doing better than you. Look at the poverty. Look at the Skid Row bums, those Johnnies. Those are just a lower level of Johnnies, and you just a higher level of Johnnies. But when you look at it, we're all in this together. Nobody's not activated, you know what I mean? So really, it was a mind fuck. It was a trick that a lot of motherfuckers fell for, and the government strategically did that to keep the people going at it. And you look at all the sports and all that, what are they doing? They're trained to go at each other. They're not trained to get that satellite off of them, but that satellite is dropping motherfuckers on the football field, putting them out on the stretcher. Look at Damar Hamlin, whatever his name is, for the Buffalo Bills. That was a technique. That was to remind them, look, motherfucker, just sit your ass down. Don't go out there fucking with Dr. Reese Monster. Don't go out there trying to shake that frequency out your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Get back on that field and remember that 120 million contract that you just got, and all them bills, and all them Vicky the robots, and all them little kids you just had coming out that motherfucker that you need to take care of, that you need to remember that we can end all this shit right now within a push of a button. Kobe Bryant, yeah, buddy, say his name. We show you better than we can tell you. And they know that. They know that. They get out there just like little bitches. Hut, hit a home run, pow, ah. They got all the Johnnies in the crowd screaming and hollering. But one thing, that satellite is on his ass. Right there on the baseball field. The umpire activated, the coach activated, all the players activated, all the robots in the stands activated. But you got low budget people everywhere, man. Plus a lot of these guys, they spent their life trying to get their careers, man. Working their ass off, waking up, baseball, football. You gotta remember, I've been on all sides of the field. I done played baseball, basketball, football, rapping, You know what I mean? Porno star, all that shit. I done did it all, man. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it all. You know what I mean? And that's what separates me from all the robots, because I could have did all that. I got the videotapes, I got the transcripts, how the government sit on the satellite, learn, respond, and communicate with you. He said, look, you had this, but you know, you're gonna have to hold your ass cheek steady. You're gonna have to keep your mouth closed, man. Put your finger over your mouth, put your hand over your eye, and that's just the way it is. And the government, me and the government, I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? A lot of people probably got orientation a little bit different than I did, but the orientation that came to me was that was foul. They put a hit on me, man. It was a cold-blooded satellite radio frequency dick-sucking hit. And, you know, I gotta keep the scope on the government's pussy until I can pull his motherfucking G-string all up his ass and bust his ass cheeks out, man. You know, because, like I told you, we all have our own different situation. In my situation, I recorded it way before the government decided he couldn't take it anymore and just dove all down my front of my jockstrap, man, and started, you know, fucking himself with that mouse clicker, man. I mean, I can't wait to show these motherfuckers what he did. That's why he sit here all the time. He's making new laws. He's positioning those wars and all of that stuff for when I come and kick down his motherfucking fag lab door, you know, all that shit is gonna ignite. He's already baiting people in. They sit and watch me on the internet. I posting. I can imagine all the fucking participants huddled up. They all got in on my channel. Every time I post, my post is going straight to them so they can know what to do. He's sitting there, oh shit, he got us. That's why you're seeing my videotapes that the more I got educated, the more mass shootings started ringing out. And then once I found out that there's no chip, everybody's thinking COVID-19 hit. And I got the confirmation of that. Learning and responding according to what I'm doing. You listening right now, but I say, fuck you, bitch. I'm not gonna hide from you. You tracking me, we're gonna track you too. You everybody activated, you playing badass, dick-sucking warden. Keep kissing at it, man. All they can do is run from me. You see me all the time, he hit me, he zapped me in the leg, he zapped me in the nuts, he zapped me in the knees, he zapped me in the elbow. He in the gym every day trying to stop a motherfucker. Now, he fucking with the boys, because now they gotta explain how you helping this dude burn up my motherfucking 20-inch pythons. Then you wanna get out here with your ass and titties popped out. How you helping this dude hack my motherfucking Mercedes Benz? How you helping this dude put my bitches in a headlock? How you doing all that, man?
No, you're off-roading now. We
you know, so
over here. In the back. Wait. You're trying.
They all in it together, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this boy's in trouble, man, because it ain't gonna be no explaining that. That's called straight hating. That's worse than working with the police. And I kept them on video, so ain't nowhere for them to go. How you gonna explain that? They're not gonna sit down and talk to me for nothing. They're gonna huddle up, they're gonna start scratching, looking for shit, hiding, gagging, farting, all kind of shit, man. Talking about the Koch brothers. Wait a minute. You need 5 minutes? You need to take you smoke a cigarette? You need to use the bathroom, nigga? I sit here and laugh at them. I can't wait, but it's about to go down. That's why I gotta go get more SD cards, and then this punk jacked the prices up on the SD cards. As soon as I got the mini Brinks truck that came to me, all the prices jacked up, the gas jacked up, all kind of shit. Once again, it's the same shit on video. You keep learning and responding according to what I'm doing, trying to slow me down. You just burying yourself. You say, I'm stalking him. I'm stalking. You stalking me? Where Nancy Gut right at, man? You still ain't found her dog? He got the technique going with Nancy to stay in my motherfucking house, waiting for me to jack off so he can start calling my name. So he can start kissing at my dick. So he can start popping the pillow next to my ear while I'm jacking off. That's why Nancy Gut right missing, where there's no chip implant, no tracking about your cell phone needed on me, you stupid bitch. So you see the sickness, and then you see all the people, the robots, who participated. They stinking. You ain't got shit. He said, you got $30 million. Where's that, nigga? It's in the bank. You can't stand up for your life. You can't do shit. You stuck. You gotta go get on that airplane right where he wants you to go and pay those bills. And you say something about getting yourself logged off, That Kobe Bryant, we miss you commercial gonna come on, motherfucker. Right there in that motherfucking private jet, nigga, to remind you that you not activated, remember? And they know it. So right there, that's why I couldn't fuck with. I said, fuck that, man. I'd rather squad with this nigga, dog. Fuck that. I'm not finna be sitting here, man, playing with this motherfucking bitch. And like I say, what he did to me, man, I don't know what he did to everybody else, how they was introduced, but the way they came at me, it wasn't no other way for me, man. That's just, as being a man, you don't do no shit like that to no other man unless you trying to go to war with him, man. You trying to kill this nigga bad. You hating on this motherfucker bad as a motherfucker. But I had no option but to go after him. No option. Well, no way I can take any money to sit back and keep my mouth closed about what these motherfuckers did, man. Ain't no way. That's why this motherfucker on me right now. He following, listening right now. Right now, if I say anything happen over here, he running. He running. I wish I had the same technology. I put some fire to his ass, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I ain't got it. It'd be all out electronic war out this motherfucker if I had my hands on it, because I wouldn't be able to take it too much longer. I'm gonna have to respond on this motherfucking pussy lips with vengeance, you know what I mean? So, I hope you learned something today, man. You gotta remember, it's on. It's on. All that shit on that TV, all these more robots, exactly what they are, robots, man. And it's not a test, this is not a game. It's just the way it is. It's what the people let happen. And now, you gotta fix it. You gotta fix it. Because should nobody, you know what I'm saying, have to walk around pulling the frequency out their ass, being zapped, being tracked. Physical is my main concern, man. That's one of the main things. Motherfuckers sit there and call my name all motherfucking day, man. I'm gonna put some grease on the tip of my dick and start jacking off. He gonna get tired of doing that. And when he's sitting here zapping you right now in the head, kick. I go to the gym, my shoulders and shit burning, stinging my elbows, burning up my knees, zapping the motherfucker in the calf muscles, playing with the motherfucker's feet, zapping the motherfucker in the ankles and shit. Nah, that ain't gonna work, dog. That ain't gonna work. You begging for it. Track him.